अच्छा ये ट्रांजेक्शन है, ये हम अभी यूज़ कर रहे हैं। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द फर्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन स्टार्ट बिजनेस फ्रॉम करंट कैश 200,000 rupees. So we use this transaction. The first transaction we keep in our personal account 200 or cash credit by 200,000 rupees. Cash account 200,000 rupees. Okay. Save it. After this before this transaction we have no cash, zero cash. Now we start our business. The first transaction for our business, so our cash increased by 200,000 rupees. Before this transaction we have no cash. Next transaction, cash sent to my supplier in advance. I'll be send some cash to my supplier. Prepaid account code 1403. That's code mentioned. We upload on WhatsApp. What's the code for prepaid 1403? 1403. Prepaid cash, how much? 50,000 rupees. Cash sent to my supplier in advance. Save this transaction. After this transaction, cash decreased by how much? 50,000 rupees. Next transaction, cash received in advance from my passenger. I'll receive passenger name, okay, and receive some cash from passenger. How much cash I'll be received? Cash received in advance, how much? 50,000, 47,000 rupees. 47,000 rupees. Okay, how much? 47,000 rupees. Save transaction. After this transaction, check your balance. Cash balance, how much increase? 47,000 rupees. Okay. Next transaction, purchase ticket from my supplier Rs 45,000 rupee and sell it for cash Rs 47,000 rupees. Now this transaction date we are used wrong, so for correction of this transaction date, check on right click on edit transaction date. Now check your set your transaction correct date. Okay, update it. Transaction will be updated for the current date. Okay. Next transaction, purchase ticket from my supplier Rs 45,000 rupee and sell it for cash 47. Now I'll be reservation for my passenger from my supplier. Reservation for my customer and customer name, passenger name, that's customer have many that's our customer or agent, they have many customer many passenger. Now that's name not to send this is not important. Okay, so flight detail, and passport number, or 45,000 rupee I'll be purchased it and select 47,000 rupees. Okay, save reservation, yes. After that, now I'll be check my balance. यहाँ पर सारे अकाउंट इफेक्ट हुए. This transaction reservation affect many accounts. Check it. Account receivable, how much? 47,000 rupees. Click its detail. What's the detail of that? That's detail. Ticket of Usman Bhatt, passport number, etc. And then and another 47,000 rupees advance cash, receive cash in advance. Income over sell. We get income 2,000 rupee. What's the detail of that? Click on this income from that ticket. Okay, and account payable loan side increased. Okay, so now next transaction, what's the online to my supplier, 45,000 rupee. 45,000 rupee my supplier, online to my supplier. Let's check your balance. 45,000 rupee. Decrease your cash. Okay, and after that, next transaction, cash received from passenger, 47,000 rupee. I will receive. After that transaction, we will receive cash from passenger. Now check it. This little confusion. Online, cash received from my passenger, 47,000 rupee. Before this cash received, we have received from passenger 47,000 rupee, and now we sell on this passenger. We sell a ticket of 47,000 rupee. Okay, so check it, the balance. 47,000 rupee we already received before from the passenger. Okay, check the passenger name. Passenger have no balance. Passenger account 0. Okay, this is passenger account are 0. We already received beforely an advance cash received. Now we sell on ticket passenger, so that's no entry for this. Only adjust the amount. Remember your account code. In personal account you adjust this entry. So the account receivable 1402 account, and here you check liability side, cash advance received. That's transaction already exists beforely. We received cash and advance, so that's advance cash now we use for passenger or customer. So, and this entry we can do an personal account. Check personal account, and what's the account code? 1402, and the account cash advance receive account, how much? 47,000 rupees. We already received it beforely from passenger. Adjust and okay. Now check, save this transaction and check it before. After that's account are 0. Okay, and account advance receive, cash advance receive are 0. The entry ended. We have no entry on customer because customer already paid the balance beforely, so the transaction clear. Next, And next transaction, cash received from passenger. This transaction already we discussed. Okay, paid electricity bill, paid telephone bill, paid cash 500, paid food charges. Okay, so for separately we create accounts for all expenses which we use in our office. Okay, so create account and check the accounts name. We already create electricity bill account, telephone bill account, and one account we list for food total. Okay, sorry, contact number of total and email of total or location address of total. Okay, so after that, now we can add the balance for food, electricity bill and telephone bill. First of all, we check our cash balance. 197,000 rupee, and the first transaction we can do for paid electricity bill 5,000 rupee. Okay, account of electricity bill, account of expenses which we discussed here, and the account of electricity bill, I think equal charges account, utility expenses. Okay, one for cash, how much? 5,000 rupees. Cash paid for electricity bill. Okay, save it. After that transaction, check your cash. 192,000 remaining cash. 192,000, 5,000 we paid for electricity bill. Okay, so after that transaction, 5,000 rupee we are going. 5,000 rupee check and accounts utility expenses. 5,000 rupee going to utility expenses. And next transaction, paid telephone bill. And how much amount? 2,500 rupees. 2,500 rupees pay for telephone bill. Save this transaction. After that transaction, your cash more decreased, and check the accounts, which account affected? Utility expenses account. Okay, and after that transaction, we check next transaction, cash 500 rupees for food charges. Okay, so food total account, food expenses, how much? 500 rupees paid for food. Save this transaction. Check your cash now. After this transaction affected by 500 rupees, which are mentioned in this account, food expenses account. Okay, 500 rupees. So cash decreased 500 rupees, and after that all account you create for your office, which you use in your daily life. Courier charges, rent expenses. Let's suppose I'll be one entry for courier charges. Courier charges account 5005, charges account. Sorry, create account for courier charges. Courier charges. Account for courier charges account. Save it. Yes. Going to transaction. And now search by name courier charges. Okay, enter that. What's the account code? 5005. Courier charges how much? 10,000 rupees. File fetch for courier charges 10,000 rupees. Fetch for courier charges. Save this transaction. After that transaction, check your balance. 179,000 rupee remaining. 10,000 going for what's account? Check account. 10,000 rupee come to courier charges 10,000 rupee. Okay, and next which account we used? Rent expenses. Let's suppose we paid for rent, so you create account for rent. Okay, here you create for any account which you use in your transaction in your office, and for that you create the first account and then you can do the transaction to this account. Okay, thanks.